It is Veterans Day, a day to honor the brave men and women who have sacrificed so much serving in our armed forces.
And Sarah recently got to hang out with some of those heroes underwater. Tell us all about it, Sarah.
Well, these guys are a part of a program called SUDS. It takes soldiers who have been injured in battle, many of them missing limbs, and gives them oxygen tanks, goggles, and encourages them to dive in.
Underwater, it doesn't matter if you're missing an arm, a leg, or both. These 7 men, all injured serving in Iraq and Afghanistan, are part of a free program called SUDS, Soldiers Undertaking Disabled Scuba, and experiencing the therapeutic power of diving.
It's like maybe being in outer space. You're just free floating. You feel just free as a bird.
Dan Acosta was on the bomb squad in Iraq. He performed the job featured in the Oscar-winning movie The Hurt Locker, disabling hundreds of IEDs and saving countless lives, until a hidden bomb caught him by surprise.
Never thought it happened to me, but you do it so much, it's kind of bound to happen. You know, it's luck runs out somewhere. Bad luck. Didn't do anything wrong, just happened.
The IED went off. Dan got third-degree burns to his leg, shrapnel to his chest. His left arm had to be amputated.
How'd you explain it to your kids? How did they handle that?
That was pretty rough because, you know, they don't really understand, you know, what's going on. It's actually now that Sophia's 5 years old, is that now it's the time where I'm really doing the explanation to her, trying to explain to her and let her know exactly what happened. And for her, it's no different. She knows me as the person I am now.
After months of rehab and recovery, he heard about SUDS, a group where he wouldn't need both arms to learn how to dive.
Exhale, all right?
John Thompson started the program 4 years ago at Walter Reed Army Medical Center. As a diving instructor and former soldier, he wanted to use his talents to certify wounded warriors.
They led active lives before they got hit. Very athletic people, and now they've suffered a tremendous injury. So when we can introduce something as challenging as scuba diving, it can really help physically and emotionally.
Have a good dive, Ray.
Thank you.
Through volunteer instructors and generous donations, the nonprofit has trained more than 200 divers. Many get certified with the goal of applying the confidence they experience underwater to their lives on land.
You've lost part of your arm.
Left below elbow.
Okay.
And it comes down to about right here.
Okay.
And then left above knee.
Shane Heath is a dive master in training. He hopes to eventually become a dive instructor. The men in this special alumni group are spending several days in the island nation of Curacao, diving with dolphins. There they are! And becoming a band of brothers.
The fact that, you know, we all really enjoy diving is definitely a good connecting factor. But the fact that we all share injuries and we've all been in similar situations, I think, brings us closer on a way that most people will probably never experience or understand.
These guys are used to hearing big booms go off in their head over in Iraq and Afghanistan. And underwater, it's just so peaceful and tranquil. All you're really hearing is the bubbles coming from your regulator and maybe the coral reef crackling.
It's all relaxed and the pain just kind of goes away.
All right, here it goes.
All right, I got you.
No worries, just the chance to dive in.
Oh my gosh, that was awful.
And have fun.
That was a 2.
That's why you get me up here.
Oh, come on.
SUDS is a nonprofit, so they have to rely on grants and donations to operate. Their diving trip was sponsored by the Curacao Tourism Board, Ocean Encounters, and Hilton Hotels. For more info, you can always go to our website at klgnhoda.com.
How sweet
That is very moving.
is that? Boy, terrific. I know.
Just to feel, to be able to be so free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the silence was what they talked about a lot.
Silence.
Water is an equalizing element.
Wow, that's very
Nice
moving.
job, Sarah.
Good
That was
job.
beautiful, beautiful.